Welcome back to another episode of the Indigo Church. Let's get lit. I mean, let's not get lit, but let's get hype. I don't know. Get lit. Get lit emotionally and spiritually. Lit don't gotta mean get tuned up, you feel me? Like, the wind's gonna be a pain with this hair. I should have put on a hat, I suppose. But what a good week. My week going crazy. My week went nuts. God is working in my life. Like, it's amazing. So, get some, for real. Like it's not something I can even explain. I could try, but you might not get it. I might not be able to convey the message properly. And also, like, it's better to experience it than hear someone else explain what's happening to them. Let God start working in your life, reveal himself in your life, and have every day be like a wonderful day. Like obviously, like, you gotta obey. There's a lot of obedience. There's a lot of trials and tribulations, tests and stuff. But then if you obey and stuff, you begin hit with the rewards. It be blessing on blessing on blessing. Like, this ain't no game. This is life, and it can be lit. Like, I'm just getting real with it. Like, my life been so good lately. These past 2 weeks, it's just blessings. Emotional, spiritual blessings that have been the foundation for all these wonderful, beautiful days I've been having. Like, and it's all because of God. It's all because of prayer. It's all because of a relationship with Christ. So let's get right into this. Like, so I didn't have it ready. I just want to come out here and press record and start going because I was ready. So even though I didn't have the stuff ready. So John 4 is the chapter that we be on. So Jesus is sitting on a well, which it is the well of Jacob. That comes a little later. But Jesus is sitting on a well and offers a woman. She is every woman. Shaka Khan. I'm just playing. Jesus is sitting on a well and offers a woman. This is a hard word for me. Woman. That sounds better. Okay. Jesus is sitting on a well and offers a woman who came to fetch water. All right. I'm gonna say a lady. All right. Jesus is, dude, take number 3. All right. Jesus is sitting on a well and offers a lady who came to fetch water, a type of water that will never have her thirst again, but instead will spring up into everlasting life. So this lady comes up to the well, and Jesus is just sitting there chilling, you know what I'm saying? And she's got a water pot in her hand, and she's like coming to fetch water, and he's like, yo, like, don't you, like, you just want to keep doing this all your life? Keep coming to this well, keep getting this water, or you want the water of everlasting life? Because I can give that to you. And she's like, who is you, right? And basically, I'm just go into this without my notes. And basically, she's like, who is you, really? And then he's like, well, I know who you is, really. He's like, you had like 5 husbands, like blah blah blah. Like starts telling this lady all this stuff. And she's like, oh my God, you're a prophet. And he's like, no, I'm the Messiah. And then, and then she goes back to where was she at? Samaria. She was a Samaritan. She goes back and she leaves her water pot. Like, she left her water pot, which was like a notable detail, because it's like, yo, she didn't get the water. She got the water of everlasting life to never thirst again. She went with this mindset to this well, like, oh, I'm so thirsty, I need to get this water. Met the Messiah. He revealed himself to her, saying, I am the Messiah. She believes him. She no longer needs that water pot. She leaves it at the well. Now what does she do? Goes back to Samaria to spread the news. This is exactly how Jesus works in everybody's life that he reveals himself to. You get this beautiful news. He reveals himself to you. You know the Messiah now. You have a personal relationship with him. And all you want to do is go share it with all the people that live in your community, people that are around you in your personal circle. Now you want to share that with them because it's amazing. It's the savior of the earth. So, all right. I'm gonna follow the notes now, even though I pretty much just recapped like the first half of the chapter. But so he tells her about herself, even though they are strangers, and she believes he is a prophet. So now this is a verse from the chapter, John 4, verse 23. But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth, for the Father seeketh such to worship him. Facts. spirit and truth. Truth is the answer. That's what started everything for me. So, you come in spirit and in truth, knowing that you need God. That's kind of, I feel like I should have wrote little notes of what I want to say about this, because I had a lot, like, about this verse that I was going to expand on, I feel like, when I first read it. True worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. I mean, that's facts. I'm going to kind of go back into what I said last week. It's not so much a certain list of obligations you have to do, rather than living a life through Holy Spirit and truth. So, facts. I'm going to leave it at that. Jesus reveals himself to her as the Messiah, and she goes back to her city to share the news, leaving her water pot. I included that in there so I didn't forget to tell you how notable that was for me. Jesus tells his disciples that the fields are ready to be harvested. Another man planted this field, labored, and patiently waited. So someone else did all this, right? Tendering to the field for months. Now that the hour has come, we get to freely reap what someone else has sowed. So, and then I go into this. I did write notes. Psst, I'm smart. Through spirit and truth, we can find God. And God sowed our life that we can reap if we pick the harvest of Jesus Christ. And that's just a little tidbit I put in there. And it's just truth. Through spirit and truth, we can find God. So in this analogy that's being presented, it's like God, this is all, I mean, you could break it down to any given aspect, but bigger picture, this is all a field that God put here. And we were freely given the right to reap what God sowed. God created all, and we get to freely inherit all that God created. That's a beautiful thing. Like, we didn't labor this field. We didn't do anything to earn this, deserve this. We didn't even put any work in. We were just born into it and freely given it, right? So the harvest is ready. God made the field. It's ready to be harvested. And the one aspect I wanted to hone in on my little tidbit here was like the harvest really is that relationship with Jesus Christ. That is what we need to take out of this field in order to reap all the benefits that come with life, everlasting life especially. Because life on this earth gets so much better taking that harvest, you know? Because, and it is notable that he does say, like, you look up at the field and it looks like there's still 4 months until it's ready or something, right? Like the fields don't look ready to be harvested, but he's like, those fields are ready to be harvested. Like, you might not think so, but they are. And Jesus speaks facts. He speaks truth. Like, there's no waiting that has to be done. This is something for right now. The hour has come. You can do this now. So, Jesus returns to Galilee. I hope I pronounced that right. Galilee. Jesus returns to Galilee, where he first turned water into wine. So that's kind of where we started, man. A man came to Jesus pleading to save his son from death. John 4, verse 48. Then said Jesus unto him, except ye see signs and wonders, ye will not believe. So to me, Jesus is kind of frustrated. He's like, bro, did y'all already not see, like, I turn water into wine? Like, all you gotta do is believe. Like you don't need me. You just gotta believe, but you need to believe in me. Like, you need me in heart and in spirit. Like, you need me to do all these wonders, signs and stuff. Like just take this everlasting fruit, right? Like, take this everlasting life, the flow, like this water, the everlasting life water. So, basically, he's like, Unless y'all see all the crazy stuff that I be doing, like, you're not gonna believe me? And then the man pleads again. He's like, please save my son. He's on the verge of death, basically. I'm paraphrasing. And Jesus said to the man, go thy way, thy son liveth. And right when Jesus said that, I'm like, yep, like, he just was like, yep, your son's saved. I did it. Boom, go. But here's where it's notable again. The man believed Jesus and went his way. His son is away. His son isn't there. The man was trying to get Jesus to come with him so then he could save his son in person, right? Jesus is like, I don't even need to be there. Like, I just need to be there in spirit, right? And all you need to do is believe. So he tells this man, no, I'm not coming with you. You go. Your son is saved. Like, I saved him. And this man believed without seeing. He didn't see the signs and wonders. He just believed Jesus' word. And he went his way. Right there, I didn't even need to read the rest of this chapter, but they do tell you, yeah, the son was saved. As soon as Jesus spoke, thy son liveth, the son rose from his sickness and was saved. Like, I already knew that. Jesus don't lie. Like, but they do go on to tell you, like, yeah, when Jesus was like, yeah, go, your son's good, I was like, I didn't need that explanation, but maybe some people do. I was like, oh yeah, his son's saved. It's like, but then yeah, the man goes back and the son was saved. Like, but yeah, if Jesus says the son's saved, he's saved. Yeah, like, facts. I believe just like that man believed, and that's what we all need to do in order to reap the blessings and the miracles that God and Jesus Christ have to offer. We have to take his word for it, right? It's a leap of faith. It all comes down to that. You got to reach out before God can start working in your life, before he can reveal himself in your life. Like, the hour is now. And that's what I'm going to leave it on. What a beautiful thing. So, thank you guys for being here again, another week. I hope to see you guys again, so peace.